Yeah, I I gathered. Hi. Oh shoot, I meant to get some backing music for when I'm just sitting here. Okay, wait, hold on. Okay. I guess I should have some backing music now, I think. I hope. How's that? Yeah, I want it to be audible but not too loud. I am uh very relieved, I guess, to see you guys because it was looking dicey there for a second. I So I was setting up the stream, and that involves plugging my laptop into our TV in the living room. I have a keyboard there. I have the mic set up. It's this nice setup that I usually always stream at. So every time I've done a stream, it's been from there rather than my office. And I had everything plugged in, tested everything out, and then I went to use the bathroom, came back, the TV was broken, irrevocably broken. It's a Samsung flat screen. I've had it for uh, just about 4 years. And 1 second it worked, 1 second it was completely broken. It's just doing this thing where when it's plugged in, it just cycles a second of gray screen and then turns itself off, turns itself on, does the same thing ad nauseum. So I'm pretty heartbroken by that, especially right before a stream. I don't know which deities I upset with my with my existence, but it seems to be all of them sometimes. But I have come to you here from my desk. This is where I do a lot of my editing. I do have a second monitor up here, so I think it'll be okay. But I'm gonna have a lot of fun showing you guys this game. So I think a lot of people in the chat have played Inherit the Earth before, but I have not. I've heard about it many times over the years. I think when I was a new furry, it wasn't that old, so yeah, people would talk about it, but I think it might have been actually a while until I first even saw screenshots of it. But I think I'm ready to start. Hopefully nothing goes wrong here. Again, I'm on a new setup because my TV broke literally 20 minutes ago. but I also have Gentle Monster here with me.
Hello.
And also my puppy is here, Himeko. She's really enjoying being in my office. Maybe I should share a picture of you guys of where the stream is coming from. Hold on a second. One sec, sorry. Oh, way too big. Yeah, so this is where I'm coming to you from, my little desk here in my pink painted room, my Aurelina corner. Hopefully there's no incriminating information on any of this. But and here's my puppy. She's just hanging out on my plushy bed. She wants you to know that you're all very special and that nothing will ever hurt you. All right. So, why don't I go ahead and get this started? I've been looking forward to this for quite a while. I think I mentioned that I was going to stream this a while back when I was doing Tequila and Boom Boom, which it's a good thing I ended that stream when I did, because when you get to the end of that, you can't actually beat the English version. There's a glitch, so you cannot beat it. So I'm glad I didn't try to keep going. And let me stop the music, and without further ado, let's start Inherit the Earth, which is something I hope to do as a Dark Sorceress. I love having control of planets. Okay, that's weird. Well, it was working. Give me just a sec. Pretty cool.
We see the sky, we see the land, we see the water, and we wonder, are we the only ones? Long before we came to exist, the humans ruled the earth. They made marvelous things and moved whole mountains. They knew the secret of flight, the secret of happiness, and other secrets beyond our imagining. The humans also knew the secret of life, and they used it to give us the four great gifts: thinking minds, feeling hearts, speaking mouths, and reaching hands. We are their children. They taught us how to use our hands and how to speak. They showed us the joy of using our minds. They loved us. And when we were ready, they surely would have given us the secret of happiness. And now we see the sky, the land, and the water that we are heirs to, and we wonder, why did they leave? Do they live still in the stars, in the ocean depths, in the wind? We wonder, was their fate good or evil, and will we also share the same fate one day?
Oh, how beautiful. Inherit the earth. Quest for the orb. I want to get that orb. I am the orb.
You are the orb.
I am the orb. Here we go. Animals.
I won! I knew I could defeat you!
What?
Cool.
How did you...
While your pawn was still searching in the Cave of Tears, my paladin made it through the forest to home base! You were taken totally by surprise!
How could I have allowed myself to be defeated by such a simple trick?
You weren't defeated by a trick! You were defeated by your own cockiness! You were already polishing the victory medallion instead of concentrating on the puzzle!
That's not true.
Classic mistake.
I was...
Hear ye! It is time for the awarding of the prizes. The silver medallion for second place is awarded to Griff of the Fox tribe. And the first prize of the gold medallion goes to Scory of the Rat tribe. Congratulations to both of our winners. Now, everyone, enjoy the fair.
Oh, Riff! You won! You got the silver medallion for second place.
It's not first place. I should have won first place. I was too busy thinking about the prize instead of the puzzle. I should have...
Attention,
What?
everyone.
Oh, here we go.
By authority of the Forest King, I hereby
5
declare
daddies
this fair
have entered the
officially
scene.
closed.
What is the meaning of this?
The Orb of Storms has been stolen from its resting place.
The Orb of Storms. This is most distressing.
Until the orb has been returned, everyone is confined to their homes while a full investigation is conducted.
Confined? Boars cannot be confined.
I like the Furry Moog synth stuff.
Including perhaps stealing the Orb of Storms?
Boars do not steal. Why would we steal it?
The orb predicts storms. Storms bring rain. Rain brings mud. And who likes mud better than anything? Boars.
Bah! If we had wanted the orb, we would have just walked in boldly and taken it. No, Elk, we are not thieves.
Just
We
kiss.
do not sneak around and steal like the fox.
Whoa.
Quiet.
Uncalled for.
Or is there something you'd like to tell us?
Just that foxes don't always steal. Some of us have never stolen anything.
Confess, Fox. Tell us where you were last evening just before sundown.
I camped in the
This
woods
feels like a
overnight on my
very
way here.
contemporary story.
And I suppose someone saw you and can confirm
I'm just
this?
gonna start hassling this random
I can't.
fox.
I was with him the whole time.
Ha! First one fox lies, and then the other fox does, by saying the first one was telling the truth. We boars want the orb returned. As much as I hate to admit, there is truth in what the elk captain has said. Without the orb, we will not know when the rains will come. We will not know when to prepare the mud baths. All this makes the boars very mad. We want answers now. And morphs without answers will get hurt.
Are you threatening us?
Boars
Oh, are they
will
called
hurt.
morphs in this?
Boars will hurt all.
That was an early term that furries used for furries. Like,
Very well, Captain. I'll deal with this.
because they're
Under the
anthropomorphic,
authority
so they would
granted
call
me by
them
the Forest
morphs.
King,
Or
I arrest
anthros. I
you
think
both
anthros
for the
caught on
theft of-
more.
But you can't
And
do
now
that.
we have furries.
We haven't stolen anything.
I'm afraid I'll have to hold the two of you in custody until this puzzle is solved.
This is
Puzzle?
not
You
okay.
say this is a puzzle? Then I'm the last person you want to arrest.
What do you mean?
See this medallion? This is for second place in the puzzle-solving contest.
Get him!
If anyone can find the Orb of Storms and bring it back to you, it's me.
Well then, Fox, I suppose it is up to you after all.
Very well. You have until the next new moon to find the orb.
Okay, see you then. Come on, Reen.
However, just to make sure that you return, I will send one of my warriors along with you. Lieutenant Ia, please step
Only
forward.
ironically, Klondike
Lieutenant
King.
Ia, you will accompany them on their quest. Aid them wherever and whenever you can. But if
In
they
fact, I
try to
think it was
escape
probably
or
only ever
refuse to
used
return,
ironically.
Your orders are to use whatever force is necessary to return them to us to stand trial. Is that perfectly clear, Lieutenant?
Yes, my captain. Wait! Boars do not trust foxes. Boars do not trust elk. Both are weak fools. I will send along a true warrior, one who will get the job done. Ark! Ark, go with them. Find this orb. If they are lying, kill them. If they try to escape, kill them. If you suspect treachery, kill them. If they do not
I love
find
this
the
guy.
orb, kill them.
What about if we snore too loudly?
Riff!
Maybe I won't wait. Maybe I'll kill them now.
Enough. Now go. Remember, you have only until the next new moon to complete your quest.
Wait. I do not trust you most of all, young fox. So, to make sure you come back, we will keep your little friend.
Ow! Riff!
Oh, come on.
Remember, if you return by the next new moon, your friend will be released.
Women just
If
exist
you
to be
don't return by
damsels.
then, why, I'll just have me a new pelt for my wall.
Whoa! He's gonna fridge her.
Now go!
Reen! Reen!
I suggest you concentrate on completing your task. Remember, you have only until...
The next new moon. You don't have to remind me. I'll be here, and I'll have the orb with me.
I hope that you do. Lieutenant Ia, you're in charge. Carry on and Godspeed.
Yes, sir.
Well, my new friends,
If
our
I were in
quest
this place,
lies
I would
ahead.
simply fireball the
Let us
entire
not
audience.
keep it waiting.
Okay, we have a little menu.
Next time, this will be gold.
Yeah, right. Keep dreaming.
What are you looking at?
Oh, are these my new, is this the new polycule? I've been assigned a polycule.
I see you admire my noble bearing.
Yeah, a little bit.
This is the scene of my humiliating defeat. Very festive. Just an ordinary bale of hay.
Oh, I love Furcadia.
This was one of the best fairs we've ever had. Well, for most of us anyway.
I barely got a chance to enjoy the fair. And here I am on assignment again.
Oh, don't worry, Pumbaa. We'll get you something to eat. Oh, nice. I like this, I like this banner.
Perhaps she can provide me with some answers. Excuse me.
Ah, you wish to have your fortune told. What is your name?
No, actually, I'm looking for the,
My name is Riff,
the
and I come
jousting.
here seeking information.
Information is my business.
Not information about myself, but rather about the Orb of Storms.
Ah, so you are the
There are
one
people
sent
in
to
this
see-
chat who roleplayed with me on
Bid your
Furcadia,
friends wait elsewhere,
like 20 years
and I
ago.
will supply the information you
I
seek.
see you.
Now then.
No, it was
about
kind of
Orb
the
Storms.
isometric angle is what reminded me of Furcadia.
Patience, my handsome friend. First, let me see your palm. Interesting.
This is like crack. I can't believe I didn't play
Ask
this
your
before.
questions.
So let me get this straight. One of the first things I can do is accuse her of stealing the orb.
For what purpose was the orb stolen?
If the thief would sell information on the seasons and weather to other tribes, it would make him very rich indeed.
Ooh, that purr in her voice.
What advice can you give me on my quest?
I suggest you examine the scene of the crime. You may find other pieces to your puzzle there.
You mean journey to the sanctuary of the Orb of Storms?
Yes, there you will find the old one, Elara. She may help you, but first you must convince her that your heart is true.
Orbs must be really rare because the fortune teller doesn't even have one.
Perhaps you could look into your crystal and tell me who did this deed.
Very well. I can see forms, many forms, but I cannot make them out. I sense great power. Your quest will be a most dangerous one.
I think I'm gonna not accuse her.
What do you know of the orbs?
I know that the Orb of Storms is but one of several. I also know that all of the orbs are somehow linked to a great intelligence from which their powers are derived.
And what is the source of this great intelligence?
That is a mystery that died with the humans.
Then I shall be on my way. Thank you for your help and counsel.
Will you not tarry a while longer? Perhaps a soft bed will rest and refresh you for your journey.
My friend is being held
Sorry,
prisoner.
ma'am. I already have a
Until she is
three-person
free, there will
polycule.
be no rest for me.
I see. Then off with you, handsome one. May fortune smile upon you.
Wow, that's a good voice. Drink. I want a drink. Oh, I like the boar scratching himself. Ooh. Sorry, I'm just admiring this boar's fat ass. My. I like his little tail. They've got that good, like, Ren Fair fantasy-esque, where it's just like cloth tunics with chunks of leather, like, kind of riveted to them. Where's the food at? I'm hungry. Ooh, look at this ram guy.
Good day to you, sir. Would you mind if I asked you a few questions?
If it isn't the fox that closed down the fair and ruined my vacation. Would I
Aw.
mind if you asked me a few questions? Of course not. You may waste all of my time if you wish.
Do you have any idea why someone might have wanted to steal the orb?
Something that predicts the weather, tells us the seasons, something upon which our entire agricultural existence depends? I can't possibly imagine why anyone would want to steal that old thing. Perhaps to make into a necklace? What do you think?
Wow. This is really good.
Can you give me any advice in looking for the missing orb?
Yes, I can. I suggest you take the longest, most difficult route available. Don't forget to stop occasionally and bang your head with a large rock or other blunt instrument. Bury your face in a hill of red ants whenever you can. And if you should run across any rams that might be on holiday, don't forget to take time out and totally ruin it for them.
Thank you for...
Farewell, young fox. If we never meet again, it will be too soon.
Wow, what a sore head. Hey, a ram. Butting heads? Sore head? That's pretty good.
No, it's not. That's racial humor. Speciesism is bad. Ooh, a sexy little pine marten. Oh no, I'm sorry.
Excuse
it's an
me,
otter.
friend. Could we ask you some questions?
Time is money, my friend. If you want one, it will cost you the other.
But we have very little money, and we will need it for our quest to find the Orb of Storms.
Sorry, friend. Like I said, no dime, no time. Bye now.
Perhaps keeping your head attached to your body has some value to you.
Yeah.
Yes, it certainly does.
But the orb is quite valuable. You and your friends have every motive for stealing it.
Suppose I did
Wait, why am
steal
I
the
accusing
orb.
him?
What would I do with it? You can't fence something like that. No, stealing the orb is way out of my league.
Now then, what were you doing last night when the orb was stolen?
I was playing dominoes out behind one of the tents. Honest, I was there all evening.
And others can vouch for that fact?
Sure, plenty of people saw me.
What do you know about the orb?
No more than anyone else. It's the orb that predicts the weather. It's been around since the time of man. That's all I know.
Do you have any advice for us on our search?
This thing is big. It's much too big a job for one person.
You mean one person could not have stolen it?
One person might have stolen it, but it would take a whole syndicate to either use it or get rid of it. Whoever made off with it is bound to have some really powerful contacts.
Do you know of anyone?
Are you joking? I know plenty of people who might have stolen it, but I don't know of anyone who did steal it, and that's the truth.
You seem to associate with a fairly unsavory lot. Have you heard any rumors among your companions?
Not a thing. Most of the people I know are into petty theft. Nothing as big as an orb.
Well, my friend, if you run across any information, we would be most grateful if you would share it with us. And if you don't let us know, it will make me most displeased. Do we understand each other?
We most certainly do. If I hear of anything, you'll be the first to know.
See that we are. Farewell. Excuse me, my good lady, but my
Oh.
companions and I are
A
in
pretty
search of the
lady.
Orb of Storms.
The orb? Go on.
Can you tell me who might have stolen the orb?
Someone very clever. I understand the orbs are heavily guarded. In order for someone to steal one, he would have to be very clever indeed, or be someone that even the guards would not suspect.
Do you have any advice to help us on our quest?
I cannot help you find the orb, but once you do, I suggest you learn all you can about it. Then bring your knowledge to me, and I'll see if I can make another. Together, we could become very rich.
What do you know of these orbs?
I know they contain the secrets of nature itself. I do not understand how they work. It has been my fondest wish to be able to take one apart and look inside for myself. Perhaps someday.
What would you do with such an orb if you had it in your possession?
Eat it.
I'd try to take it apart, find out how it worked. What a feat of engineering. What skill that would take.
Perhaps you could tell us where you were evening last.
I was in my wagon, preparing my sculptures for today's sale. They are quite beautiful, are they not?
Is there
Yeah.
anyone who could vouch for your whereabouts?
I'm afraid not. No one saw me from early yesterday evening until today.
Thank you for your time.
Don't forget what I said. I will anxiously await your return.
Very anxiously. Yes, Mitchie, it was Dreamers Guild, who also made I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream, I thought. But you can always look it up on Wikipedia. I know they have a lot more data about who did what. Yeah, I'm kind of. It kind of almost feels like the voice acting was done later, maybe for like a CD-ROM based version, because I'm sure it was out on. Maybe it was released on CD first. I don't know, but. Just wandering. Ooh, bear.
Pardon me, my friend. I'm conducting an investigation. Would you mind answering a few questions for me?
You want to ask me questions? I'm not very good at answering questions, but I'll try.
Who do you think might have stolen the Orb of Storms?
That's a hard one. Who stole the orb? Let's see. I think it was the thief.
The thief?
That's right. If you find the thief, you'll have the person who stole the orb.
I don't know what I expected.
Where were you last night?
I know this one, and don't tell me. Let me think.
Mr. Bear.
Wait a minute. Let's see. Last night, today I'm here. Oh yeah, last night I was here too. I was getting my wares ready to sell.
And what exactly is it that you sell?
Sweets, fruit on a stick, honey on a stick, honeyed fruits on a stick. If it's sweet and will fit on a stick, I'll sell it.
What do you know about the Orb of Storms?
It's been stolen.
I know it's been stolen. I just don't know by whom.
I'll bet it was that thief you were talking about.
I didn't say there was a thief. You did.
There wasn't a thief? That's good. It'd be awful if someone stole one of those orbs.
What's that?
What's what?
I believe I heard someone calling me.
I don't hear.
Thank you so much for your time and trouble, Mr. Bear.
And don't take any wooden nickels.
For sure. The keyboard doesn't work for saving? Huh. Yeah, the keyboard, I can't, I'm pressing things. This is the good old games version. Why does this stuff always happen? I can't save it. Okay, I got it. It's because I didn't have the game highlighted because I was talking to you guys. So no worries, we're good.
Good day to you, sir.
Forced to pack up and move out before my wares are sold. This is not a good day, sir.
Would you be so kind as to tell me where you were evening last?
I was working my booth, trying to make a meager living. I am a merchant. Where else would I be?
And what is it you sell around here?
I am a bookseller.
Why would anyone steal the orb?
The orb has great value. It could be used by many races.
How would you use it?
I am a merchant. If I had such an orb, I would sell it to the highest bidder. Then I could retire and live the rest of my days in luxury.
Can you offer me any advice?
Trust no one, not even your traveling companions. Sleep lightly. Watch your back at all times, and should you obtain the orb's return, get rid of it as quickly as you can, or it will become a curse upon your life.
Can you think of any...
The orb is very valuable to many races. It could have been anyone here. It could have been no one here.
What do you...
I only know that they came from the time before, when man walked the earth. I do not know how they were made, nor how they came to contain their powers.
Thank you for your time and trouble, good sir. You have been most helpful.
I want a drink. I want to get blasted on old-timey beer. Liquid bread, baby. Give me some of that liquid bread. There was a tent up here somewhere.
Excuse me, my good woman, but could I trouble you
My
long
good
enough
woman.
to ask you a few questions?
Oh, very well. Ask your questions, but make them brief.
Do you have any suspicions as to who may have stolen the...
There are plenty around here who would be mean enough to do it. I wouldn't put it past any of them.
Can you suggest...
Because people are mean. They're just plain mean. The minute you get anything nice, someone is going to come along and steal it from you.
Ain't that the truth?
It's always been that way, and that's the way it will always be.
Could you offer me any...
The only advice I have is not to take any advice from anybody. They don't know what they're talking about. They'll just try to steal from you, or cheat you, or get whatever you've got. People are like that.
Yes, ma'am. Where were you last night, just after dusk?
Where
She's
I was
clearly
and what I was
a
doing
hedgehog.
Is none of your business.
A shabby little hedgehog.
Do you have any information about the stolen orb?
Now, do I look like the type of person who would have information about those silly orbs? Seems that people have placed so much importance on these orbs, they've forgotten how to do anything for themselves. Know what I mean?
Well, I must be off. Thank you so much for your time and wisdom, my good woman. It has truly been a pleasure talking to you.
Well, thank you, young man. It was nice to talk to you, too. Such a polite young man. Good luck to you and your companions. Just you be careful. There's so much meanness out there, you know.
Oh, she got all nice
Very
at the
well.
end.
He seems to be very busy. Good day to you. Friend Mole, I was wondering.
If I can exchange your currency, what would be your pleasure?
We are seeking information. We are investigating the disappearance of the Orb of Storms.
So, you are the ones who have ruined the fair. Be gone. I have nothing to say to you.
Then you have no knowledge of the orb's disappearance?
I have no knowledge of anything. Now leave me alone.
Have you noticed any large amounts of money changing hands of late?
No, and if I had, I wouldn't tell you. The only hands I care about are mine. And since there is no money...
Oh, the
to be
board guy
changed,
adjusting his
I'll
belt
bid you
is,
adieu.
pretty good.
Fine then. Goodbye.
And don't come back.
This little sneak can't be trusted. Believe me.
I'll wait out here. The tent is small enough without me in it.
Oh, I thought he just was glitched or something. He's just conscientious.
I see you admire my...
Yeah, actually seen the concept art. There's a lot of concept art that comes with the GOG version, and they're perfectly visible files. It's like a bunch of pictures of various species, like pencil sketches and stuff. Maybe after I can show something, I don't know.
It's just an old... I just know I'm going to want a nice warm bed like this in the near future. Nothing special about it. It's an oil lamp.
I doubt visiting any of these buildings will help us find the orb.
Riff is most definitely the twink. So Riff is the twink. He's a power bottom. Ock is a service top. Oh no, I'm sorry. EA is a service top. And Ock... Ock is a switch. That attitude is a cover for being a switch. I've seen it a million times. Whoa, we got a world map. Okay, gang, are we gonna walk to the village, the sanctuary, or the castle? Let me know. I don't know how to do a voting thing in the chat, but you don't all have to vote. I'm gonna be right back. Give me a second. Hopefully I'll turn my mic up a little bit and that maybe will be better. I don't know, maybe. Okay, I'm back. Looks like everyone wants the castle, so... Although...
Wow. Look at the size of those knockers.
Oh, yeah. That's a
Let us
good,
hope
that's
those
a good,
inside are
yeah.
responsive to our inquiries.
I don't care as long as they answer
I
our
think I'm gonna do this first just to see if there's any clues, because I think this is where they keep the orb, or where they kept the orb. Didn't keep it very well.
That knocker is so large. I hope it doesn't damage the gate when we use it.
Or one of us.
They're at art. What can I say? Don't try it until you knock it.
Where is my cup? Has anyone seen my cup?
No?
It's locked. It's... It's locked. It's locked. It's locked. It's locked. It's locked.
That's all he can say.
It's locked.
Can't believe it.
I can't believe, oh, there's the cup. Whoa, crazy.
It looks like an... It looks... It looks like...
I'm so late.
Okay, where's that cup lady?
Where is my...
This is a pain. Oh my god, I have to like run after her?
Where is... Where is...
And she's constantly moving. How the hell am I supposed to give it to her?
No, thank you. Where is my... Thank you. You are so very kind. Unfortunately, I have nothing for you. Goodbye.
Well...
Oh, what a terrible day this has been. Don't you agree?
It's
Whoa. What is this thing?
pretty foxy-looking statues.
Ooh.
Very interesting architecture.
The temple looks quite beautiful from here.
The temple looks quite boring from here.
What do you want?
We seek Elara, matron of the orb.
You have found her. Identify yourselves.
My name is Riff. These are my companions. Ia, lieutenant of the Forest King, and Sergeant Ak of the Boar Guard. We have come to find the Orb of Storms.
For what purpose?
To return it here.
How do I know you're not planning to keep it for yourself?
You have my word of honor.
And what do I know of your honor? There are rumors that the orb was stolen by a fox. How do I know that you are not the thief himself?
There is no evidence of my guilt, only the prejudice of small minds. If I were in possession of the orb, why would I return?
Perhaps to see what else you can steal?
But
Enough! The Orb of Storms was in my care and now it is gone. I will not risk further desecration by allowing outsiders to poke their noses around this sanctuary. Leave at once.
Wait! I represent your great friend, the Forest King. Does that mean nothing to you?
Our friendship means a great deal. But how do I know you represent him?
Do I not wear the uniform of the Elk Guard?
Anyone can wear a uniform. Bring me a token of authority from the king himself, and you shall have my cooperation in conducting your investigation.
What shall the token be?
The king will know.
But our time is short. We have only until the next new moon to return the orb.
Then I suggest you make haste. Now go. Go! Return when you have the token.
These clean and shiny walls make me very uncomfortable.
Oh, you like filth, do ya?
I must say I admire this woman, Elara.
Really, after that? Jeez. Very forgiving.
This strikes me as being most
Oh, damn.
unwise. Walking into the enemy camp and risking capture ourselves is the last thing we need.
But information is the first thing we need, and this may be our only way to obtain it.
I still think this is pure folly.
Perhaps the elk is right. We should not disturb the Boar King. He will be very angry.
Really, Ak? Surely you have nothing to fear. You are an honored boar warrior, specially chosen for this mission by the captain of the Boar Guard. I should think you'd be expecting a hero's welcome.
Bah, this assignment is not an honor. It is a punishment.
What? A punishment? What was your offense?
I was on guard duty. A great celebration was going on inside.
Hello, Lichen Meadow.
And a fellow guard managed to slip me a tankard of ale. Then another, and another.
Ooh.
The next thing I remember, the captain of the guard was throwing a bucket of water in my face.
You got drunk and fell asleep on guard duty?
It happened over a year ago. Since then, whenever a disagreeable task comes along, it's given to me.
Then we will see to it that the success of this quest restores your honor. Look like anyone I know? I really don't want to go in there, but I suppose I'll have to.
I thought there'd be I'm supposed to go to a castle to get a symbol of the elk, but this isn't the elk, so I guess there's another castle somewhere.
So this is what the boars call home.
Home, sweet home.
I really don't want to go in there, but I suppose I'll have to. Excuse me, we have come to see...
Oh yeah, these guys are hot.
Well,
for sure.
If it isn't a fox...
The crenellated tunic
and
does it for me.
So, were you able to find your way back by yourself, or did you get lost?
It's very
again?
martial.
Come on, Ock. We've got better things to do.
Yeah, we'll come back here. Oh yeah, that was the guy from Grimm's Fairy Tale Classics, aka Goldar from Power Rangers. Don't remember his name, but and from Peter No Tail, if anyone knows that movie.
Home at last.
Oh, okay.
Every time I stand at this hallowed gate, I am in awe of what lies within.
What you say before you go
Trees,
inside someone?
flowers, streams, fish, an abundance of food. What more could anyone ask?
Mud! Of course!
The writ of authority will suffice for me. A beautiful sight, a lovely scent. It's nice to be able to pause like this. These flowers deserve a better fate than to be plucked from their home by me. A sturdy old tree, but impossible to climb.
Brutish furry men are like one of my things. Oh, here we go.
Your Majesty, we are most...
Oh, look at the doe princess.
How may I be of service?
She's got little doe boobs. Should we start off by begging for mercy? I feel like that's usually...
In our investigation, we sought to explore the sanctuary of the orb. We were, however, stopped by Alara, matron of the sanctuary.
Yeah, she won't let us in unless you say so.
What the Boar Guard means is that she requires a token of authority before she will grant us admittance.
Isn't that what I said?
Elara is wise. There is no one more qualified to guard the orb than she. And of all of us who feel its loss, it is she who feels it most deeply. Here, take this to her. This will convince her of your authority.
A golden apple? That's it?
This apple will speak.
A golden apple is kind of impressive. I don't know what he's... Jeez.
He only likes filth.
He only likes ugly, gross things.
The boar is to be avoided.
He's like in the cartoons when the villains like being bad and they like smell, but they don't like good things.
Bad.
It'd be like a rotten apple.
Quite an intricate design.
How can you stand to live among so much green? Ugh, what a color.
What? Is there something more to be said?
It's the dwarves and the elves here.
Oh yeah, kinda, huh?
Good day to you, Your Majesty.
Go in.
Oh, they all talk as a unit?
Our search has come to a standstill, Your Majesty.
Very well. I shall give it to you. Get back out there and keep looking. And don't...
But Your Majesty...
Say no more, Fox. You try my patience. Now be gone. I have no more to say to you. What?
I ask your mercy, mighty king. I have been wrongly accused of the theft.
I am well aware of your predicament. However, the orb must be found if war...
Oh yeah, somebody edit these guys' faces into Star Fox little windows.
The Boar are the ones who stole it.
The Boars have stolen nothing. We do not want war.
Perhaps your people do not, but your leaders most certainly do.
That's a lie.
Your Majesty, if we do not succeed, many innocent people will die. Is this justice?
If you cannot find the orb, we will be unable to plant crops and grow food. Is that justice? It will turn tribe against tribe, neighbor against neighbor. There will be war.
Oh, I just said Furcadia earlier.
If the orb falls into the
Nice,
wrong hands,
nice,
it will be used to blackmail all
nice.
of us. Is that justice?
But, Your Majesty...
The theft of the orb demands blood. Yours or someone else's.
Good day to you.
Go.
Oh yeah, even the guard. I can't talk to anyone else.
Is this...
I want to talk to a cute little doe princess.
Good day to you.
Go in peace.
She's not allowed to speak, I guess. Sexism. Wait, how do I leave? Klondike, that was really funny. I laughed. All right.
The Forest King sends his respects and bids us give you this golden apple as a token of authority. He said that it would have meaning for you.
Indeed it does. This apple is a souvenir of a quest he went on for his king when he was but a young soldier. He was as noble a warrior as he is a king.
Then you will permit us access to the sanctuary so that we may investigate the stolen orb?
You may search to your heart's content. I shall open the gates. Good fortune be with you.
Thank you, mistress.
What I say after my mistress does things to me?
So that's where the orb rested.
Sorry, I can't. I can't help myself.
I must say I admire... These clean and shiny walls make me very uncomfortable.
The voice acting makes this, like, better than it has any right to be. Ah, okay. So there should be some... Oh, maybe over here. I think there was another locked gate. Oh,
It's locked.
oh yeah, here we go.
It appears to be a water fountain. Nothing to open, looks like.
This is so for Cadia. Ooh, a big sack.
A bag of fertilizer. For the garden, no doubt. I don't think I want to carry this around.
Oh, whatever. Wait, what's this?
Just your average garden variety bucket.
Took the bucket! So at this point, I feel like the guys watching me are seeing me steal things. So maybe they're gonna think that I did take the orb.
Wait!
What?
Aha!
It's a footprint.
Nice
Do you
hooves.
recognize it, Ia?
It doesn't look familiar, but
Nice
tracking was never my
pubs.
strong point. Perhaps we can find someone who can identify it.
We'll have to bring him here. We certainly cannot move the mud.
What should we do?
We're gonna have to make a cast.
I've never seen berries like this before. I wonder where they came from. These might be a valuable clue.
We're on the right track. I can feel it. Be careful, Riff. Overlook nothing.
I don't think I can carry a footprint in a bucket. I've never seen berries like this before. I wonder where they came from. That's not going to solve the problem.
Yeah, I need something to make a cast or something. Any idea? Maybe I'll go to the village or something? I don't know.
Nice, clear water. It appears to be a bird bath.
Okay, I've got water. Yeah, maybe I could combine it with the fertilizer. Although I don't think that would work, but we'll see.
Well, I dumped the water out, but it doesn't seem to have done much good.
Oh, other way around, I guess. God, that's annoying.
Just your That water is too muddy.
Ugh. Muddy water is kind of what we need.
Nice. No time for gardening now.
Huh. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna work, so we're gonna have to... Let's go to town, see if we can trade these berries for some plaster. Why does it start us so far outside the village?
That's a comfy-looking sofa. Maybe I'll sit on it later.
Ah. I just like it when people sit. You should sit.
Now that's a ferret face if I've ever seen one. They look comfortable. They don't belong to me. Just an ordinary chair.
Let's go. Are you sure this is the right way? Who, me?
Damn, people be walking in this game. Hi, Corella. Corella, did you play this one when you were younger?
Pardon me.
Yes?
What village is this?
This is the Ferret Village and site of the Tinker's Lodge.
What village is this?
This is the
Well,
See you later.
We used to play with these when we were kids. Interesting mural. Nothing unusual about these bricks. I've got too much. I'd have a hard time using this where I'm going. Pretty standard bucket.
That feeling, Corella, must be like when you have a VHS with previews on it and you only ever see the previews for certain movies your entire childhood. You never see the actual movie. Very weird feeling.
Nope, it's got some wet paint on the handle.
Oh, he's a fussy guy, isn't he? Nothing in there. I'm still looking for some kind of plaster.
Hi, Corella.
Yeah, I have a Gentle Monster here too. Mr. Monster himself, Mr. Top Hat, Mr. Nightmare. I was telling Gentle Monster last night that if he ever needs like a Mr. Nightmare style name, at any given time, you know, like 3 a.m. on a Sunday morning, he can tell me and I'll probably be able to come up with it instantaneously.
What about now? Give me one.
Count Slimeball. Okay, we got a cave. Oh, this is some kind of wizard shit, isn't it? This is a cult. Oh, I found a cult.
I haven't seen this many rules since I was in school. Sure wish I could play one of those. Interesting little artifact, isn't it?
Rats! These awful creatures make me want to stampede. Every place else has guards. The rat guards must be watching from someplace.
Hey, those are really stacked.
I can't believe they keep making big titty jokes in this game. That is the second one.
Good day to you, sir.
Day it is. Good it is not.
We are in need of information.
What sort of information?
I am curious about the history of the rat tribe. What can you tell me?
Let's learn about rats, guys. We're gonna learn. Oh, never mind.
You should schedule an appointment with one of our historians.
Aw.
Historians?
That's right. We rats are one of the few tribes that can tell you about our history, for we've kept records since time immemorial.
Then you are one of the older races?
That's right. According to legend, we were the first race to be morphed. This may account for our copious record keeping.
Do you have actual records of contact with the humans?
Ah, records of the humans. Those records are quite vague. They suggest that the humans kept our ancestors in cages while they bestowed the gift.
The gift?
Can't believe this is just Secret of Nim, but medieval. Which, yeah.
And what happened after you were given this gift?
I'm down.
Details are sketchy. Apparently, our ancestors worked with humans on a regular basis. In fact, they taught us their language and script.
Your ancestors served the humans?
Serve them? Of course not. We are not servants. We help them in their scientific experiments, on some level.
Then the rats and the humans must have been great allies.
Not so. Even though some humans worked with us, most of their race had great prejudice and fear toward us. They would drive us away or kill us if they could. Morphed and unmorphed alike, some had such hatred for us that they would hunt us down and set traps to catch us.
What did your people do?
What we had to do to survive. We segregated ourselves from man and built dwellings under the ground where we would be safe from those that would harm us. We continued that lifestyle even after the humans vanished.
And you believe these legends?
I believe all legends are part fact and part fiction. Which is which, only our ancestors knew for sure.
This is fun. I'm having fun. Thanks, guys, for being here, because every time you watch an ad, you're getting me a penny or two towards a new TV.
True.
Because it just... I'm hoping I'll be able to fix it somehow, but it doesn't really seem like it.
Tell us about your people.
For one thing, we like to be left alone.
Really? Why is that?
Because we are usually too busy to make idle chit-chat. Therefore, our contact with other races is usually limited to what is necessary for trading.
But there were several rats at the puzzle tournament. In fact, it was a rat who beat me.
That's true. We seem to have a great skill for puzzle solving. So several of our younger members do enjoy getting out and dealing with other tribes at these events. It's just a phase, however, and usually doesn't last long. They soon return to the solitary lifestyle.
What do you do for fun?
Our pastimes are mostly intellectual games.
Nah, it's my main TV that I use in my living room.
Enjoy foot races and hide and
It was
seek.
on 1 second, and now it's like totally trashed. As of like right before I was gonna stream on it. But I ran in here to my office, and I'm using my my little computer monitor.
And your job is to watch this door?
It is not. I am no mere watchman. There are several of us who take turns watching the door. My main duty, however, is keeping track of our trade balance with other tribes.
What is your main form of exchange?
We deal mostly in information. Whatever skills we have come from our vast storehouse of written knowledge.
How did you get this job?
It is a trade that was passed down from my father and from his father before him.
You've been doing this a long time, then?
As long as I can remember. My father would bring me to this very room, even when I was very young, and teach me about this trade.
Rat dad. He had a responsible rat dad, which is pretty nice given rats have like billions of kids.
Do you enjoy this job?
Enjoy? Enjoy? What kind of question is that? It is my job. It is what I do for the good of my society. My personal enjoyment does not enter into it.
Oh, lichen metal, thank you. Everyone's presence here is appreciated, but especially yours.
Tell us more about...
Oh wait, I think we heard this already.
It's late. I think we'd better go. It's been a pleasure to meet you.
Whatever.
Wow.
Just your basic cheese. Yum. A very good year.
Stop! Don't touch that! Stop! Don't touch that!
So that's what time it is.
Every place else has guards. The rat guards must be watching from someplace.
Wait! You're not allowed in there!
Good day to you.
Day it is. Good it is not.
Yeah.
We are in need of information.
What sort of information?
You are indeed a most interesting race. We would like an audience
Wow,
with
what a
your leader.
sentence.
An audience with our leader? An audience with our leader? Do you have an appointment?
We do not.
Then an audience is impossible.
Why?
Why? Because he only receives visitors from mid-morning until mid-afternoon every other day during the week, and from noon until dusk on the other two. On the day of Thrawn, he receives only
Thank you,
invited guests
Pi.
from dusk until midnight. And on the day of Dath,
That's really
he
sweet.
receives
Thank
no
you.
visitors whatsoever. Therefore, you will have to wait for your audience.
Enjoy
good
these
sir, you do not
bickering
understand.
pixel animals. They all have sticks way up their asses. So Confused, I feel like he's maybe a little too smart for that.
I wish to see your leader, and I wish to see him now.
I beg your pardon?
I have no time to trifle with rules and bureaucratic red tape. Show us in.
That's
or
right.
I shall have my friend use you as a battering ram.
Such insolence.
Call it what you will. Just know that our mission is one of the utmost importance, and we will use any means necessary, including force, to accomplish it.
I see. I should tell you that with one blow of this whistle, I will have a company of rat guards here before you are able to cross the room.
Yes, but...
Have you ever seen a squad of rats on the attack?
No, but
We are known as some of the fiercest warriors in the land because we overwhelm our foes by our sheer number.
Well,
Then we gnaw upon our victims until they are helpless from pain and loss of blood.
Surely you...
Then we stake them out in the blazing sun for several
This
days.
is...
Until their wounds
Wow.
become infected and their skin turns to leather.
I love the
Perhaps if
juxtaposition
we-
of the cute animals
Then
and,
we use
and
that
talk like
leather
that.
to bind our books. In fact, this very book was bound from a particularly belligerent ram who thought he could just barge in. What do you think of that?
I think I'd better try a different tactic. I have an idea to distract him. Play along. We'd like to make an appointment.
Very well, then. What is your name again?
My name is Riff of the Fox Tribe.
Riff of the Fox Tribe. And you are...
This is Who Are You of the Boar Tribe. And Yasser I Am of the Elk Tribe.
You are who?
No. Yes, or I am.
No, who are you?
That's me.
You? Who are you?
Who are you?
I'm the door...
Who are you?
I said I'm the doorkeeper. Who are you?
Who are you?
I'm the
Oh my
doorkeeper.
God.
Who is he?
That's right.
What?
That's my nickname.
What is?
Who?
You? What is your nickname?
No. Who is?
Do you know his name?
Yes, sir, I am.
You are what?
Who?
You? Who are you?
Who are you?
I'm the door. Once again, what is your name?
I may need a disguise.
Ooh, a sneaky fox in a sneaky black cloak.
I hope this disguise works.
Oh, you look like you were born in that thing. I'm a sneaky, skulking fox. Just like all foxes. Rotten, creepy little... Oh, look at him. He's so funny looking. Look at him. His little cloak. He thinks he's people.
I mustn't talk to him. He'll...
Privy, I suppose. Ooh. Oh, we got a puzzle of some kind.
It's sealed shut. I wonder what the word quarantine means.
Oh. Oh. If anyone knows how to expedite this...
You can take off that cloak now, young fox.
Oh, it's that's like the
You must have had a long journey.
yeah, it's the dad from Geppetto from the Pinocchio.
How did you manage to get past the doorkeeper?
Grimm's Fairy Tale
friends and I
Classics. It's
played
Papa
it.
Beaver. Papa Beaver's story time.
Quite clever.
Now it's Papa
then
Rat.
you
Yeah, I
became
used to watch
clever at
Papa
the
Beaver
puzzle
when I was like
game.
5 or 6 years old.
Aha! So that's where we have met before.
Yes. I am called Sist, and I was there to witness your defeat at the hands of Scory.
Scory was lucky.
Sometimes all that stands between a winner and a loser.
I like
is
this
a little bit
guy's
of
whole
luck.
thing. Everything
why
here
are you
is just perfect.
My friends and I are investigating the disappearance of the Orb of Storms. We are at a loss as to where to start, and have heard that you know many things. Can you help us?
We have knowledge, but we are not clairvoyant. We must have clues, something to go on. Have you any clues?
I found what might be a clue.
Let me see it then.
The clue, unfortunately, I cannot show you. It is a footprint found outside the scene of the crime. You must come with me to look at it.
That is impossible. I have far too many duties to leave now. However, if you make a cast of the print and bring it to me...
Yeah, I
will
know,
attend
but
to
I
it
can't
then.
find any of the...
How do I make such a cast?
Well, maybe I needed to be
Obtain
here
some
first.
plaster and pour it into the footprint.
Oh, you mean the thing that I knew I would have to do?
Where do I get the plaster?
My suggestion is to try the ferrets. They always have building materials.
Oh,
at
you
their
mean in the
disposal.
town that I was just
Thank
in?
you, Francis. I will follow your advice and return as soon as possible.
What other clues have you?
Ah, so annoying.
Ah, sour berries.
What, you recognize them?
Indeed I do. These are very rare and grow only in certain places.
Where? You must tell me.
These berries are found at very high altitudes.
And what races live where these berries grow?
Therein lies the rub. There are many races who could have brought these. Only with the footprint will I be able to identify your quarry. Hasten to bring it to
Farm
me.
Rate was on Nickelodeon.
Then we will be a giant step closer to solving this mystery.
Nick Jr. actually. I was just a
suggest you
little
return
puppy
to the
watching
scene of the
those.
crime once again.
Tiny
When you have
little
more
puppy.
information, come back and I will help you.
Like 90.
Thank you, Francis.
92, 93. I mean, it was probably in reruns for a long time.
You sure have a lot of stuff in here. Rat cloaks, and they look about my size. You sure have a lot of stuff in here. You sure have...
Shut up. Okay, just taking some mental notes so I can find my way back easily. Okay. Alright, I think I'm going to be able to... Never mind. I thought that was going to be the way. Oh, they're little rat beds. Okay, I think... Yeah, I think I gotta go back up here. Ah, that's weird though. I'm all turned around. Yeah, that's the destination, but now I'm having trouble getting back. I think actually I need to go up because I came from down. Yeah, there's those. Okay, we're good. I've always had a really good sense of direction. Gonna go around here, past these bathrooms, out this way. Yeah, and then left through here. Oh yeah, we're good. Left here.
Who are you? Who are you? Who are you?
It's late. I think we'd better go. It's been a pleasure to meet you.
Okay, let's find some plaster. Wait, when did we leave town? That's confusing.
It's locked and... It's locked.
This is also giving me Ultima Online flashbacks. Anyone ever play that? I'm not seeing much in the way of a village. Okay, I'm seeing some boards. Maybe that means there's...
Pardon me.
Yes?
Could you tell us where we might find some plaster?
Sorry, plaster's not my cup of tea, if you catch my drift.
What village is this?
This is the Ferret Village and site of the Tinker's Lodge.
Well, sorry.
Good day.
Good. No, thank you.
Oops. Ooh, twins. The Glass Master.
Pretty. Very pretty. Hey, it's me. Your glasswares are pretty indeed, but it is information I seek.
Information? This is not an information booth. If you are not going to purchase anything, I suggest you move on.
He sounds like Kim from Disco Elysium.
He's so intense. I'm afraid all he'd talk about is coal. What a fine piece of workmanship.
This odd fellow may be our last chance.
Just an ordinary window. Just regular glassware, nothing fancy.
Perhaps this one has an answer to our problem.
Somewhere. Aha!
Good day to you, sir.
Anything I can get for you?
No, just browsing, thanks.
Browse away. I'll just stand here and stare at you until you buy something. No pressure.
Just your average bottle. Is that plaster you carry?
No, sir. Too heavy. Wouldn't want to hurt my back. Get it? You asked if I carry bags of plaster. I said they were too heavy. It's a joke.
Yes, quite humorous indeed. Let me rephrase my question. Can we get plaster here?
Try the pub. You can always get plaster there.
The fox.
Get it? It's a joke.
The fox's butt is pretty shaped.
I know what I said.
The way that
Okay,
he's got like a little kind of curve to it.
Got some great plaster. Fast drying, super hard, best on the market. Only cost you 15 credits a bag.
Is that
No, sir. Get it? You have.
Can we?
Try the. You can always get plaster. Get it? It's a.
I know.
Okay, can't pass up. Sure, I've got plaster. Fast drying, super. Only cost you.
Okay, credits.
That plaster is 15 credits. No more, no less. Sorry, I run a cash-only business here.
I don't think we're going to get a straight answer from this fella.
I must say I'm showing a great deal of restraint.
Okay, I love Ock. Ock is my favorite.
I must say I'm showing a great deal of restraint.
Okay, where do I get monies? Yeah, I want to pawn something, but do I have to go back to the fair where that moneylender is? Leaving's gonna be the hard part. Be right back. So what's everyone's favorite character so far?
You again. Tell us what you know.
I told you. Now be gone.
Fine.
and... What? 15 is my final offer. Take it or leave it.
Your favorite sprite, maybe, but who's your favorite character? I'm all over it. I'm all over it for Ott, or whatever his name is, Ock. The boar.
It is a poor bargain at best, but one I am forced to accept. Very well, I accept your terms.
But Riff!
We have no more time for arguments, friend Ock. We must do what we must do.
There you are, young fox. Count it if you wish. Do come again, won't you? I look forward to our next transaction.
These must be freshly minted. Is that plat?
No, you has...
Like him.
Okay, can't shoot fast. Only... That plaster is 15 credits, eh? Just enough for the bag of plaster. How does that sound?
My good ferret, you and I both know that there is a significant profit margin in these building materials. Could you not make an exception and lower the price of one bag?
How much?
To perhaps 7 credits?
7 credits? 7 credits? Now that is the best joke I've heard in weeks. 7 credits!
Apparently this ferret is not in a bargaining mood. 15 credits? Why so expensive?
Hey, this stuff isn't cheap, you know.
Perhaps you would take something else of value in trade.
Sorry, I run a cash-only business here. If you have something of value, go and sell it. Then when you
Perhaps you would take some...
Sorry, if you... One bag of plaster coming right up.
There's nothing much plainer than a bag of plaster.
Yeah, Reluctant Warrior, I'm really enjoying it. This is nice. I like this. I wish everybody that I met in this game was round, but whatever. rounder. We're going to make some plaster, and then we're going to, or a cast of the footprint, and then we're going to take it to that rat guy.
There's nothing much. There's nothing. Looks good. Now to use it before it dries. Perfect. This plaster is heavy. I hope we find the foot that matches this.
Be careful, Riff. Overlook nothing.
I hope we find the...
We already...
Looks like a hummingbird feeder. If I take it, then the birds won't have anything to eat.
Oh, what a gentle boy. I was frowned for 1 second for one joke earlier. Okay, now we're gonna navigate that maze again.
Who are you? Who are you? Who are you?
I said I'm the doorkeeper.
I may...
If I make no wrong turns, you all have to donate all of your love. And cake. Oh no. Well, I did it. Wow, I did it! Oh my god. I did the maze.
Oh, sorry.
Be proud of me.
I'm very proud of you.
Oh.
Good Sist, here is the plaster cast of the footprint. Do you recognize it?
Indeed I do. This print is well known to me. This, together with the sour berries, tells me all I need to know.
Who is it? You must tell me.
Not so fast. My knowledge does not come cheap.
But I have very little money.
Who mentioned money? It is information that I desire.
What is it you wish to know?
For weeks we have heard rumors of strange goings-on at the court of the Boar King.
They're eating flesh.
This has caused great consternation among my people, for we do not trust the boar.
That is a sentiment shared by most races.
Whoa, come on.
I want you to go to the Boar King's court and see what you can find out.
Yeah.
Report back
I wish
to
there
me,
was a little
and
bit
you
more
shall have the information you desire.
Character
But how shall
interaction
I gain
between
access to his court?
the three guys.
Is he not still holding your
But
friend
so far I'm
hostage?
loving this.
The villain is indeed.
Then go to him on the pretext of appealing for her release. The Boar King loves to be begged. He will not turn you away.
But time is
Ooh,
so
he
short.
loves to be begged.
This I do not for myself, but for my people.
I would beg.
Now go. Bring me the information I have requested, and I shall answer all of your questions.
Rat?
Let's see if I can make it out without any wrong turns. By the way, I did take something, so by all rights, I shouldn't be able to do this. I think I already just messed it up. That didn't count. That was barely anything. That was like one step past the threshold. Aren't you guys glad you have a smart sorceress to guide you through this maze so we're not sitting here for half an hour listening to this music? I'm improving your lives with every correct turn that I make. You're spending less time trapped with this fox and all these rats in these tiny little hallways, listening to medieval drum.
I'm the doorkeeper. Who are you? I said I'm the doorkeeper. Who are you?
Okay, this big circle here, that round. Okay, off to see the boars. Yeah, hopefully they'll be able to make a sequel someday, or somebody will, even if it's a fan thing. All right.
I remember guard duty. What misery.
So this is what the boars call home.
Well, if it isn't
This
the
guy's
little
so
thief
cute.
again.
I like his kind of sunken
I wonder
eyes.
what he wants this time.
Oh, please, Sergeant Ock, have mercy on me. Please don't make me go in front of the Boar King and plead my case.
But
Please, don't make me go into his throne room. You are so strong, and I am so weak.
Ooh,
as much as I
kinky.
fear you, I
You
fear
are
the
so
Boar King
strong,
even
and
more.
I'm
Have
so
mercy.
weak.
What are you?
Please, Sergeant Ock, do not drive us so hard.
Ooh.
We have been walking many days to get here,
Nice.
and are fatigued beyond
Yeah, this
words.
is how you can tell
We
he's a
cannot
service
keep
top.
up with you. Please, we must rest.
And why the fox is a power bottom?
You want rest? I have no time for rest. You, Fox, get to the throne room. The king will enjoy watching you grovel.
This is exactly what I wanted. Character
Now,
interaction.
You two, open the gate. Go ahead, Riff. Elks are not welcome, so I must remain here to protect Ia.
Oh, really?
Huh.
I remember.
Darn, I was hoping they'd come with. Oh, great. Here we go. Oh, here we go.
Your
Oops.
Majesty.
Oh my God, he's in a giant pool of mud,
Accused of the theft
and
of
he's all Baron Harkonnen. He's all like fat, and he has that
Please,
headpiece.
I like to be addressed face to face.
Oh, and he's naked.
Thank you, Your Majesty. I have come
Wow.
to ask your indulgence.
I said I like
This-
to be
this-
addressed face
wow.
to face. You may address me.
The pig furries don't know what they're missing with this guy.
But, Your Majesty.
Oh, he wants me to get in the bath with him?
Those are your choices, Fox.
Oh no, but it's too gross.
Thank you for your time, Your Majesty, but mud is not to my liking.
Oh, I don't like
Perhaps
mud.
we could go somewhere else to talk.
If you will not come into the mud, we have nothing more to say.
Mud, 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 mud. Yeah. A lot of bubbles.
Your Majesty, I am deeply grateful for this audience.
Oh, cute.
I believe you are holding my friend Reen hostage. And I have come to ask you for her release.
Hostage? We don't have any hostages here. We do, however, have a quite charming guest. Captain.
Riff!
Reen? Reen!
Be careful! Don't let them hurt you!
Don't worry. I'll be back. I'll get you out.
Reen, I'll be back. I will see that she is kept safe until either you fail or you do not return.
Hey, bring that girl out.
I give you my word.
That is so
she
funny.
Will suffer mightily. Now go.
What are
Or
you
cease to
what are you
amuse
gonna
me.
do to her?
Leave while you still have your life.
But I will return to claim both my friend and my honor.
Well, why aren't you leaving?
Oh, I am. I am.
Oh, the poor fox. He's doomed, and he doesn't even know it.
Well, what have you learned?
Yeah, mud. How revolting. I will go back and tell Sis that I saw nothing unusual. That will fulfill my part of the bargain. But I may never get this mud out of my fur.
That's not very much to take to it.
What's this?
What is it?
I'm sorry, you
It
want me to
appears
go
be a
back
ring
to
with
that
the
guy
crest of a
again?
wolf's head upon
Through
it.
that maze again?
Where did you get it?
It was stuck on my
Ooh, a
toe
wolf's
when I
head.
came out of the mud.
I like wolves.
What an odd design. The head of a wolf.
It's because it's for nobles. A peasant like you wouldn't understand. Little known fact, I actually have a 120,000 word furry medieval fantasy novel that I haven't really pitched anywhere in years. because I wrote a couple more that are different genres that I'm pitching, and you can't really pitch two at once. So, but I've been thinking maybe I should go with a furry, like a small furry publisher with that, and see if, you know, I don't know, if people enjoy it. Main character is a wolf. You may have seen him before. His name is Braille. He's like, if the big bad wolf was also General Zhukov in The Death of Stalin. No, it's not a fetish novel. It's a serious, dramatic novel. Not that kinks can't be serious and dramatic, but I don't think anyone would publish it.
Who are you? Who are you? I'm the... I said, who are you?
Oh, maybe I'll do... Yeah, I thought I saw that. Yeah, here we go. House. Ooh, pretty. Wow, that's really quite beautiful.
What a great view this place has.
You said it. If you guys are good, maybe I'll just do it now. Well, yeah, but I mean, people have totally published erotic fiction, but this is not.
We've come to Forever Mountain in hope
It's
of
not
peering
erotic.
into
Well,
the
I mean,
wildlands.
there's little bits and pieces, like people have sex, but it's not like, you know, furry fetish stuff.
My name is Tycho Northpaw.
Hold on, I'm gonna pull up Braille for you guys. There you go. Yeah, this is the main character of the novel that I am thinking of sending to a furry publisher. Oh, that one was by Mongoose Fangs. And here's another one. He would be very at home here. I mean, in this game. And this one's by Fortunata Fox. Let's continue.
You seem to have an excellent view up here. Have you had occasion to do much observation of the wildlands?
Yeah, so he's a general.
In fact, I have made maps.
He's like the commander of the Queen's personal army, which she's a goddess. She uses the army to put down rebellion.
Our new friend is a map maker.
But her whole thing is that she like sees what's going to happen if X happens or Y happens. So if people don't listen to her, she has to kill them because she refuses to change minds using goddess powers for some reason. Because she's a good girl. And he also has a crush on her, which, considering she's his boss, and she was his dad's boss before that, and she's thousands of years old, is not going to work out for him.
Tell us about yourself. How did you come to live here on the edge of the wildlands?
I was born a member of the dog tribe and raised to be a hunter. However, that career was cut short. You see, I suffer from hay fever, which not only renders my sense of smell useless, but on the hunt, my sneezing had a tendency to alert the prey to our presence. I soon became quite a liability to the hunting party.
I'm terribly sorry. That must have been quite difficult for you.
Not really.
The credit on the palm was me. Of course, yeah. Pretty Flower Dog was my clean Twitter account. But look what happened. So yeah, Pretty Flower Dog doesn't go anywhere. But in the back of the book, it's credited to Aurelina and to Furry found footage.
I charted their progress across the sky and studied them until I knew each and every one by heart. So I decided
Did you enjoy that poem? Could I ask, if you don't mind?
What led you to Forever Mountain?
The king of the dog tribe at the time, Rex, had no use for astronomy. He considered it a waste of time. All he cared about was the hunt. So after I was ostracized, I decided to find the highest mountain I could from which to gaze at the stars. And that was here, Forever Mountain.
What did you find when you first arrived here?
I found this building.
Just this building? Nothing more?
Oh yes, there were many other things.
What kind of things?
Instruments for seeing the stars. Light catchers, I call them. I believe they were actually left here by the humans before they ascended.
What makes you think they were left by humans?
The items I found are far beyond our own technology.
No. Tara, no one here is being annoying. Everyone here is actually on their best behavior. I'm really impressed.
And you actually believe all of these humans ascended to the land of the clouds?
Actually, I believe.
Thank you, Artemis. That's really sweet. I hope to hear what more people think about that, because I really enjoyed it.
That is actually the face of a human. I believe they.
And Gentle Monster's here, so
they're always looking down on us.
He's also very thankful that you liked his illustration.
Someday they will return.
And when will that be?
When we are good enough, when we have learned enough, when we have stopped fighting amongst ourselves and learned to live in peace. Only then will we be worthy.
I find that hard to believe.
Yeah, that happens to me too. I think it happens to everyone, Tara.
I'm not sure. I'm really not sure.
So personally in my book, I don't think there were any dog characters, but there are dogs. And the way I did it was they're just like weird offshoots, you know, like they kind of just like there was inbreeding and stuff to form specific traits. But that's like a them thing. No one guided it. But I think it's pretty, I don't know, thematically I think it feels good when there's no domestic animals in something, but then that also kind of goes against stereotypes we have, because there's a lot of animals that are domesticated that we don't think are domesticated.
That's all very interesting, of course, but there are a few other things we'd like to discuss. How did you come to make these maps?
From my vantage point here on the mountain, I would look through my light catcher to the wild lands below. I saw the hills and the valleys. If I saw an area of thick vegetation, I knew there must be water nearby.
By the way, I'm probably going to go for another 40 minutes, so I'll end at 6 PST.
It was a long, extended area. It was a river or stream. If at night I saw a fire, I assumed it must either be a campfire or a village. The size of the fire and the consistency of its occurrence told me which.
You mentioned something called a light catcher. What is that?
Exactly, Dom.
Ah, my light catcher. It is an instrument I found in this house. It makes objects that are far away.
Oh,
It makes the stars.
I know
seem so
Ironclaw
close
very
you can
well.
reach up and touch them. It makes the
I
moon
edited
look
2
as
of the
if it
books
were
and
right
wrote
next door.
an adventure in one of them.
What a wonderful apparatus. May we see it?
I think.
I will show it to you, but I'm afraid the
Yeah.
instrument itself is broken. About 8 moons
Yeah,
ago,
exactly.
I had it on
Cattle
my desk.
is another one
A
where
strong
they
wind
wouldn't
blew
have
through my
those.
window, blowing papers to the floor and taking my light catcher with it. Part of it shattered, and it has not worked since. It still pains me to think about it.
What part broke?
This small, round, clear part. It cracked in half.
And you've been unable to repair it?
I'm afraid so.
That is most unfortunate. Such an instrument would help us greatly on our quest. There are a few other things we'd like to discuss.
Go on.
Yeah, yeah, the glass guys probably.
Perhaps you would lend us the use of your map.
There's no point in getting a map until we have some idea of what direction we're going.
You're probably right.
Yeah, but we know we'll need a map at some point.
We'll be on.
Good luck.
That would be pretty nosy. There's nothing quite as cozy as a fireplace.
I'll never remember all the things he's told us. I like these high places.
Oh. I love when animal influences personality a little bit. Like an elk likes being up high because they like to be on, outcroppings overlooking the deep heart of the forest. Oh, he's still got the ring too.
What an odd design.
Oh, and yeah, let's go get back in there and talk to that guy. Okay, Dark Piggy, thanks for coming. Have a good night, and you can check out the VOD later.
Who are you? Who are you? I'm the doorkeeper. Who are you?
I may need.
Whoa! Thank you, Dark Piggy, thank you. I hope you enjoyed this hairy, nasty tusk boar guy. And the mud bath. That mud bath was made for you. Once again, made it through.
My young friend.
I actually have no idea how much they take.
What news have you brought me?
The Boar King is a gluttonous, sadistic swine. Although this is hardly
gluttonous and sadistic, you say?
The Boar King was hardly
Sounds like
forthcoming with his current activities.
Sounds like a hunk.
However, I did find this ring at the bottom of
A
his
hunk
mud
of
bed.
something.
What were you doing in his...
Never mind. It's a long story.
Ah, this is good. This is very good. I mean, this is bad. Do you know what this ring means?
It has the head of a wolf on it, so I assume it belongs to a member of the wolf tribe.
It is more than that. This insignia is that of a wolf captain.
Ooh.
That means
maybe
there
Braille
have been
is in this
military
game.
meetings between the wolf and the boar.
How do you know the ring wasn't stolen? Or maybe the wolf captain lost it?
First,
I feel like the wolf captain is going to be someone whose lap in which I'm going to want to sit.
From him. Secondly, the ring cannot be lost because it is never taken off, except under very special circumstances, like the pledging of a very solemn troth.
What kind of troth?
It is that which fills me with fear. Whatever unholy alliance has been formed between the wolf and the boar, it can only mean trouble for the rest of the tribes. And I believe it all revolves around the missing orb.
Then it is all the more important you tell me what I need to know. The footprint and the sour berries, to whom do they belong?
The footprint belongs to a raccoon.
A raccoon?
A rather large male in his mid-30s, I'd say.
Uh-huh.
But raccoons are pretty rare in these parts.
This raccoon isn't from these parts. The sour berries only grow at very high altitudes. Most of the raccoons have settled on an island far to the north of the known lands. Whatever raccoon made this footprint obviously brought the berries with him from the north. It is there your answers lie.
Then I had best be on my way. Time grows short. Fare you well, friend Sist. Let us hope
Okay, we're gonna need to get that map.
Wait! Take this wolf's head ring with you. It may prove valuable. If nothing else, it may provide you with some capital in an emergency.
But this was to be your payment.
The information you brought me is payment enough. Now go, and may Hrone go with you.
Oh, they got gods. I feel like I made a pact with the devil for my sense of direction. Because I usually know exactly where I'm going, but I'm kind of clumsy. Wow, unbroken.
Who are you? Who are you? Who are you?
I was only half paying attention because I was also reading what you guys were saying.
I'm the doorkeeper.
Okay. Let me think. Let's go get some glass to fix the lens. I like a bull for a furry devil. I mean, goat is probably the obvious one, though. I like that you specified that he would be really fat, Dom. But doesn't that presuppose that fat is evil and actually fat is good? Or maybe it just means that God's fat too. That's the real question. Who would make a good god? Well, I mean, what animal would make a good god if goats make a good devil? A lamb. Lion. Oh yeah, not here.
just an ord...
Red Bull Devil is very good, but then I feel like with a Red Bull Devil, I'm just thinking about the Last Unicorn the whole time.
No, thank...
Oops.
Hey! Hey! Your glasswares are pretty indeed, but it is information I seek.
Information? This is not an information booth. If you are not going to purchase anything, I suggest you move on.
Tara, now you're speaking my language. I didn't know we were gonna get into that, but yeah. Yeah, it's really a product of its time. We're lucky it got made.
Just an ordinary window.
Any ideas how I can get a fix for that guy's telescope? Sparkpad, I want to see.
It's a bellows. Pretty, very pretty.
This odd?
Just regular glass. Better not, if I... Why?
Wait, I have to take the telescope? Sparkpad, send me a DM or something. I mean, like on Blue Sky or something. I actually met Peter S. Beagle 2023 at a little convention, and he had a panel, and it was really nice. And I got him to sign a book for me, and I said, "Hey, I'm a writer starting out too." And he said, the first words out of his mouth were, "God help you." It was very, very him. But then, you know, he said, he gave me some real advice, which was really sweet. I guess he used to go to cons like all the time and just like organize room parties, which is so crazy to me.
Hello, sir.
Oh, I'm sorry. Are you still here? Have you something else to ask me?
Would you trade the map for a repaired light catcher?
What are you saying?
I'm saying that I know who can repair the piece from your light catcher. If you allow us to use your map to go into the wildlands, I will see to it that your light catcher is repaired. Do we have a bargain?
I will make you a counter proposal. While you are getting the piece from the
Oh, you guys don't know he's the author of The Last Unicorn.
I will make you a duplicate of my map. It will be ready by the time you return. Fair enough?
Fair enough. If you wrap the piece of the light catcher so it may be transported safely, we shall be on our way.
All I had to do was click one more thing. Yeah, I don't remember the whole story, but I think like the guy from Dog Patch Press like helped him get a lawyer who took it on his case to get the rights back to the book or something like that.
Oh, I forgot it was Furries.
Yeah, it was Furries who did that. It's very cool.
Good luck.
What odd pieces of glass.
I noticed that the save icon is flashing. I wonder if that's because it wants me to save, because it's been a little while. Okay, back to the village. That's a nice feature. I like that. A lot of these games, these old games, are very hard to play because they very rarely have much in the way of quality of life considerations, but that's a nice touch.
Good day. May I show you some of my glass items?
No, thank you. Actually, I have a glass item to show you. We need to have this repaired or have a duplicate made. Can you do it?
These are most unusual. From whence did these pieces come?
An instrument called a light catcher.
This is new to me. To construct a piece to these exact specifications is beyond my skill.
Then we are doomed.
Not so fast. Let us go to the lodge. We can ask Sokka. If she cannot help us, perhaps she will consult the one who knows all.
Yeah, he's cute. He sounds like Kim from Disco Elysium.
Who is Sokka?
Sokka is our chief builder and the head of our association.
And she will know how to repair the glass?
If she doesn't, she will have the best chance of finding someone or something who can.
What is this lodge you speak of?
The lodge is our gathering place. It is the place where we share information and ideas of how to build things better.
How many are there of you at this lodge?
Sometimes 20, sometimes 30.
23.
We gather there every day before sundown. In fact, the meeting should be starting very shortly.
Who is the one who knows all?
The one who knows all speaks to us.
Yeah, Shikari, this is Inherit the Earth, Quest for the Orb from 1994.
We do not understand most of what he says.
Where can we find him?
The one who knows all is not in the body. He speaks to us through unit.
Please go on.
Perhaps I've said too much already.
Intriguing.
I would prefer to let Sokka explain.
Then we shall most gratefully meet with you and the others at the lodge.
All right, let's find that lodge. Is this right? This looks like the way out. I don't know. So the general store's down there. What, on the north side? Okay, so this is the general store, and you're saying southwest. Let's see. Get in there.
And since there is a large
Ooh,
head and a small
girls.
head on the same hammer, you won't have to carry as many tools.
Friends, may I have your attention?
Finally,
These
some
travelers
fucking
have come to us
estrogen.
with a most perplexing problem.
Indeed. How may we be of help? No gift will be necessary.
Perhaps this excellent craftsman will provide a solution to our problems.
I wonder if these guys are handy around the house.
That must be the emblem of the Builders Guild. I am in possession of a most unusual piece of glass. However, it is broken, and I must either get it repaired or have a new one made.
This piece of glass is warped. I cannot clearly see through it.
It is part of a wondrous apparatus called a light catcher. It makes objects that are far away look very near.
That is quite amazing.
Perhaps you could consult the one who knows all.
What do you know of the one who knows all?
Only that you turn
She's
to
doing
him
that thing
when
where
all
she's like
else
pacing
fails.
around the room in delight and
Please,
wonder,
can you not
looking
consult
at this
him
piece
now?
of
It is a
glass.
matter of life and death.
Very well. We will show the glass to Unit and...
Wait! Only a member of our guild may speak with the one.
Then he shall be an honorary member.
The rest of us had to pass a test to prove our worthiness. Tradition must be upheld.
Yes, I say we give him our test.
That's right. Even a mere honorary member must pass our test. Test! Test! Test!
Test!
What is this test you speak of?
It is a test of your cleverness. If you pass, I will consult on your behalf. If you fail, you must look elsewhere for your solution. This is based on an ancient drawing made by the humans. You must arrange the pieces in their proper place within the frame. Each piece must fit perfectly. They cannot overlap. Do this, and you will prove your worth.
It's a puzzle?
Then bring on your
Like a
test.
jigsaw puzzle?
Very well. Bring on the tanagram.
Oh, it's a tangram! Oh, delightful. Can I wonder if I can rotate.
Hey, Fox, would you like a hint?
I'm afraid you're...
No.
If you wish to return... However...
What the heck?
Then
Very bring...
Would you like some help?
Oh my gosh, doing a puzzle live is crazy. Hey, thanks for coming. Aha.
I think the level is in the wrong place.
Which one's the level? Oh, that's the rule. Okay, this is the level. So that's in the wrong place. That helps.
Come on, fellas. That's not in the rules.
Well, I don't recall any specific rule against hinting.
Riff, I hereby
Not
grant
bad,
you
all things
honorary
considered.
membership in the ancient and honorable order of tinkerers, fabricators, and...
All right, let's get on with it.
Orb.
Here is Unit. Have you ever seen such a
I used to do a lot of pixel
I
art
can't be sure,
like
but
this.
I believe that is an orb.
This little ball knows everything?
If we ask the question properly, he will give us answers.
Could it be the Orb of Storms? Not if they've had it as long as they say they have. It must be another orb.
We sometimes refer to it as the Orb of Hands. Oh, one who knows all, we need your help. These travelers have come many miles to ask you a question. Speak to them and give them the benefit of your vast knowledge.
Unit functioning. Input query.
What?
That means you may ask your question.
Oh, one who knows all, I bow to you.
Correct.
What?
Bending of torso at waist and lowering until
Oh, it's
perpendicular to
Alexa.
surface. Returning
It's,
to original position. Correctly
It's
identified
insert
as
your cruddy
you we don't always
spying on
understand
you
you.
and your kids voice assistant.
Oh.
We were wondering if you could identify these.
Composition of object. Amorphous inorganic mixture of silicates formed by a fusion of silica and oxides of boron, with potassium as a flux and lime as a stabilizer.
But what does it do?
Heme
Objects do
or
nothing.
Heme, does that mean I did
They
a good
are
job?
inanimate.
Am I a good girl? I'm trying.
Can you tell us how to make another?
State origin of glass.
It goes inside of a tube.
Insufficient information.
It is part of an instrument called a light catcher.
Term light catcher unknown. Further information required.
It brings things far away near.
Insufficient information.
What more information does Little Ball need?
Unit requires
Bye,
proper
Zula.
identification of glass apparatus, or alternate name for instrument of origin.
All I know is it's from a light catcher.
There is no reference in memory files to the term light catcher.
So much for the one who knows all.
Got him. Am I stuck here?
It
Ins.
it go
Ins.
It is term further in.
What?
Or all. No, there is no.
Perhaps.
You could be right. If the apparatus is as old as you say it is, the one may know it by a different name.
Whoa, you
Then
guys
there
are
must
smart.
be a record of it.
Those records would be ancient. Where would they be?
If anyone has records going back
Oh, for
that
God's
far,
sake.
it would be the rats.
Oh no!
No!
Not the rats.
But objects do.
The Torment Nexus. God, just me spitting in this Technicolor whirl of stuff screaming. The punishment zone. No, good girls don't go in the punishment zone. The travesty axis.
Who are you?
I may need.
Tell me this is correct. Hopefully this is what I need to do. Those chairs look like cookies. Actually, all the furniture in this looks like cookies because it's all...
Everything looks like a cookie to you.
This maze.
Anything more I can do for you?
We must find out what this confounded thing is before we continue. It is like no glass I have ever seen, but the pieces fit together to form a circle.
So I see. I have seen something like this before, when I was young. I was sent to study ruins believed left by the humans. Where is that book? The sign out front read observatory and contained the most wondrous things. One of them was a huge round tube with glass of differing thickness throughout it.
Was it a light catcher?
Not exactly.
It's weird that so much of this is child appropriate given that there's like skulls and like talk of... Wasn't there talk of like killing earlier? Like turning him into leather, book leather?
And a piece of glass called a lens.
I will return to the orb and see if it recognizes
Scope, telescope, and lens.
I am in your debt, friend Sist.
I wanna see a wolf.
Yeah.
I wanna see a wolf.
Who are you?
Who are you?
Who are you? I said I'm the doorkeeper. Who are you?
Okay. Oh god. Okay. This is, I mean, this is it's kind of repetitive, but it's also kind of like, what do you expect from an adventure game? So I can't really be mad. I mean, I guess there could be like a little swashbuckling, like,
yeah,
you know, press the keys to the beat or something. I don't know.
Let's hope we...
Who?
Tell us about the lens.
Accessing. Correct. Item is a lens with a refractive index of 1.52. Lens conforms to formula 1 over F times quantity n minus 1 times quantity 1 over R1 minus 1 over R2, where n is the refractive index of the glass, R1 the radius, F is focal point, and R2 the radius of the second surface.
Can you tell us how to make another?
State origin of glass.
Telescope. It's a lens from a telescope.
Theoretically possible to make if specifications followed exactly.
Glassmaster, can you do it?
I'll do what I can. Very well, Unit. Suppose you and I get to work.
Oh, we're getting a vaudeville screen. Sometime later.
Glassmaster, what news have you? Have you been successful?
Well, yes and no.
I like the first part best.
I was able to construct the lens from the instructions given by Unit. However, it is still too rough. Unit says I need polishing rouge to polish the lens to its proper smoothness, but I have none.
Oh, here we go.
Is there anything we can use as a substitute?
Not to my knowledge. I am unfamiliar with the use of rouge.
Friend Sokka, what is your opinion?
Perhaps there is a substitute we can use for polishing rouge.
But we're not even sure what polishing rouge is. We certainly don't know what to substitute for it.
Perhaps the one who knows all can tell us.
Yeah, excuse me, or...
They're all like tilting their heads in confusion.
Unit, we have no polishing rouge.
Huh?
Is there
Huh?
anything we can substitute for it?
Qualities and properties of rouge can only be duplicated by soil composed solely of red clay, which is ground into the finest powder. Clay must be pure and free of any chunks. Any imperfection in the substance will result in damage to glass.
Then we may be doomed. I know of no clay. And where can we find this pure red clay?
Location unknown.
Unknown?
Pockets are known to exist in this area, but exact locations are unknown.
Glassmaster, any ideas?
Fine red clay. I wouldn't know where to find it.
Sokka, do you know where the clay might be?
I have no idea.
Ia, can you think of any place for red clay?
No, I can't.
I can't remember red clay anywhere we've been.
Neither can I. Except in the Boar King's mud bath.
Aha.
What?
I love that,
Yes, that's what the Boar
I love that
King
he was just
uses to
standing
make
there
his special mud.
watching me ask every single person in the room one by one, and them all saying they don't
Do you
know.
mean that I was up to my waist in red clay
And then he
didn't
waits.
even
Yeah, we
know
gotta
it?
get some Boar King bathwater.
No.
Take a
What will you
long
do now?
slurp.
The last time we saw the Boar King, we barely escaped with our lives. We dare not try it again.
What will you do?
The only thing we can do.
Go there?
I think Unit must need a rest.
What kind of morph is the one who knows all?
He is not morph, he is knowledge. We understand little of what he says, but sometimes in his words, we find the answers to our building problems.
How does he speak to you?
He speaks to us through unit. We do not know if the one is far away, and we only hear his voice through unit. Or if unit actually contains his essence, we only know that the one is pure wisdom.
All right, off to the Boar King, I guess.
The only way to get the Boar King's bathwater is to get in there with him and cozy up real nice.
Oh. There's gonna be a rhythm game where you avoid his gropes under the mud.
Well, if it isn't the little thief again. I wonder what he wants this time.
Well, I see our presence here is not appreciated. We shall have to take our truffle news elsewhere.
Wait! Truffle news?
Truffle news?
That's right.
All
In our
the
journey,
latest
a
truffle
field
news.
rich with truffles was found by the
A
eagle
field
nose
rich
of
with
our
truffles.
friend Eagle nose? Whatever. We thought that we would share this news with the Boar King. After all, there are more than enough truffles in this field to
Ooh,
provide everyone in the
truffles
castle
aplenty.
with a sumptuous
Ooh.
repast.
A trove of truffles.
Oh yes, a
The
whole field
Molo.
full of them. But
These
with
fatties
the
are already
reception
licking
we've
their
received,
chops.
I don't think I care to share that information.
Oh, you must forgive me. I've had a very bad day. I'm sure the king will want to hear of this immediately.
Very well. Open the gate.
Go ahead, Riff. Your Majesty, it is the Fox Riff. He requests an audience with you. A fox? He just doesn't learn, does he? Very well. Send him in. It will amuse me.
It will amuse me.
Your Majesty.
Tempting fate, my young foolish friend. Why are you here?
I was going to come in here and beg for mercy. I was going to plead for clemency. I was going to grovel at your feet and appeal to you for the release of my friend. I was going to strip myself of every vestige of dignity I have left.
Every vestige of dignity I have left for your pleasure.
Did I miss something?
Oh wow, we just stole it.
What an odd red color. It's getting pretty hard and dry, though.
I feel like some of the writing in this game, like all the big rack jokes and the strip myself of every vestige of my dignity. Yeah, I think the writers were
It's made by furries, right?
it was made by furries, so I think they were probably
They
yeah.
They knew what they were doing with this.
They knew what they were doing.
This is excellent. Exactly what unit requested.
A short time later.
So this is the lens. It's beautiful. What What an odd design. How does it work?
The lodge can often be frustrating. Don't lose heart.
I wonder if...
Okay, back to the house on the hill to talk to the old dog. Teach him a few new tricks. Look at his butt. His butt is so round. He's just kind of just waving
Out
it all
there.
around. Look at his little hips swiveling.
Oh.
Dom, if you do find it, I'd be curious to see that.
I think there may be someone at home.
Let's visit that house.
What a great view this place has. Hello, sir.
Ah, it's you. I was beginning to think I'd never see you again.
That thought crossed our minds several times as well.
Well, did you do it? Did you fix my light catcher?
That I did, sir.
Wonderful, wonderful. How I've longed to see my beloved horizon. The stars, the moon. Oh, how can I ever thank you?
By fulfilling your part of the bargain.
Yes, we want the map.
Of course, it's right here. In fact, I've only now finished it. A traveler was through a couple of days ago. He was from the north and was on his way back there. He gave me a great deal of information, which I've included on this map.
How fortunate.
Yes, in fact, he was quite forthcoming with his information. For a raccoon.
A raccoon?
That's right, a big fellow, too. I told him about
big
your quest, and he was
raccoon.
quite interested in it. That's when he started
Can I
giving me
interest
all
anyone
the
in a big
information.
raccoon?
Tycho, can you remember which additions you made from the raccoon's information?
Why, yes, I can.
Kindly remove them from the map. This information I do not trust. The trail is warmer than we thought.
It's ready.
We've not a moment to waste. Let us be off.
Let's see where we are.
Oh, damn. Whoa.
Very well, then. We have the map,
That was a big
fresh
map.
provisions, and a noble purpose. What more could we possibly ask for?
Mud!
I promise that upon the completion of our mission, you shall swim in the sod to your heart's content.
Aw.
Now then, let us be off.
What's this,
Wait,
robed
you are
figure?
Riff, are you not?
Of that I plead guilty. Who are you?
I am servant to Alara, High Priestess of the Orb of Storms. She has sent me here with a most solemn request.
If it is within my power to help Ilara, I shall gladly do so.
News has reached her that you are bound for the Wildlands. She asked that you deliver this letter to her sister Alama.
Oh, wow. She has a little photo now. She's very realistic.
Yeah.
Boony.
Ilara has a sister in the Wildlands?
Yes, Alama was always the adventurer of the two. Quite a loner. When she was quite young, she chose to live in seclusion in the Wildlands. They have not seen each other in many years.
But how shall I find her?
We do not know. Perhaps she will have to find you. At any rate, if you can find her, Alara would be most grateful.
I am happy to be of service. Tell Ilara I will try to make the delivery. Let us make haste, fellows. Our quarry beckons, and we must answer. Let's see where we are. Let's see.
Look at this map. This is nuts. Gosh. Do I...
Let's see where...
I'm not sure where to go. Yeah, maybe I should stop for now.
Let's see.
Because I'm not sure where to go. Been about 3 hours, so maybe I can do this again next Saturday. If plans work out, I'll probably announce it during the week, if so.
Let's see.
Oh, whoa, what's this? Yeah, thanks guys for streaming, or for attending the stream.
I am Riff of the
Oh,
Fox
dogs.
Tribe and Associates.
Let me,
We seek
hold on.
passage.
Let me save it one more
Passage
time.
you shall have. All you have to do is pay the toll.
Oh, okay.
Us? Pay you? Dog must have gotten a hold of a bad bone.
By whose authority is this highway robbery allowed to happen?
Prince.
Prince who?
Prince.
Prince. That's it. Just Prince. He's our leader.
He's
Ringleader,
Prince.
you mean?
And this prince expects us to give him money just to pass through?
It's either that, or you do not pass at all. On the other hand, Prince is very fond of amusement. I'm sure that if you told him but a few humorous
Oh,
stories...
here we go. That'll be fun. That'll be fun.
No, I want to see Prince
I know, I want to see Prince too, but...
on the edge of my seat.
Should we see Prince?
I want to see Prince.
I want to... Let's see Prince.
We're outta here.
Let's see Prince and
Do
then
you
we'll
think
stop.
You can come up with some humorous stories?
Are you joking? I'll have him rolling on the floor. Take us to this prince. We'll teach him what amusement
I'll
is
have
all
him rolling
about.
on the floor, because I'll
This way.
make him round. Oh, fuck me.
Oh. Yay!
Oh my gosh. This is everything.
Let's do something.
Yes.
Go chase wagons along.
There's dog bimbos. Oh my god.
Today, I feel
King's Quest 6, anyone? Yeah, this is... I need to post this clip. I'm the poodle girl on the right some days, and I'm the Afghan girl on the left sometimes. Ow! Woo!
Prince, in the courtyard
Oh my god.
Wow, that felt great.
I love this.
But now I am bored again.
My prince, there are 3 travelers at the gate who wish passage.
Did you say travelers?
That's right. They say they're on their way to the wildlands.
I am...
Bring them in.
I am soaking.
Enter!
Welcome, welcome,
Everybody
my
sat on
friend.
me.
Whom have I the pleasure of addressing?
They
I
heard
am
that.
Riff of the Fox
Shush.
Tribe.
What you're thinking?
These are my
Shush.
associates. Lieutenant Ia of the Guard of the Forest King. And Sergeant Ock of the Boar Tribe. We seek passage to the wildlands, but we must respectfully decline your request for a toll.
I see. Well, my needs are small, and a bit of amusement is certainly worth as much as money to me.
Then perhaps I could entertain you with some amusing stories.
Very well. You may proceed.
Good evening, ladies and germs.
I did just save it like 5 minutes ago, so maybe I'll stop here, and then when I start next time, I'll just do this interaction again.
Okay.
Because I think I saved right after I left town,
Yeah.
right?
I think so.
How's that sound? No? You want me to keep going? What are we saying? What are we thinking? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I saved pretty recently. So why don't we stop here? Yeah, it's been great. Thanks everyone for coming. And oh yeah, it's still winter. Yeah. I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.